Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Nasty here. Welcome today to a new squad builder on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. Now, over the past couple of days, we've had a couple of new players, so we've had two new prime icons, and I'm going to be using one of them as my striker today. And then we also had League SBCs last night, and as you will have already seen, or if you haven't, there's a video in the top right corner about SBC Cristiano, the rarest silver in the game, which has now become a nice common gold with crazy stats in form. We're going to get to him later on, but I need to build the squad around those two today. And we start in goal with Jan Oblak, so an 88 rated keeper from Atletico. Seemed pretty solid and actually made quite a lot of saves with his legs, which I don't think he's even got the trait, or he did pretty well for me today is what I'm trying to get across. I actually rated him and he played like an 88 rated goalkeeper, so fair play on that one. Now moving into the defence, I've got Jordi Alba. He is rapid, literally rapid. He honestly bombs up and down the wing. And when you're in a formation like this, it's good to have players like that. Sidibe, not so quick, but look at the stats across the board. Very impressed with him. I actually really like him, and it's like the second time I've used him now in a couple of squads across my channel this week. And I actually think he's one of the better right backs just for sturdiness on the game. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the video, if you do enjoy today's squad builder, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. So we had Rafael Varane there, super like. I just always use him. He's one of the better ones. And then I don't often have a Sergio Ramos in my club, but I went and bought one for today's video because needed to partner him up and get a strong link out to Jordi Alba. And I wanted to try out the 90 rated player because I have used the second in-form Nacho Fernandez a fair bit recently, and you might see some stuff coming up with him in the near future, and been very impressed, so I almost wanted to test out the difference between the two. We then have the old faithful, Bakayoko at CDM today. He's a beast, 82 rated. He's one of the more overpowered players on the game. Everybody uses him. Everyone has used him. He's just nuts. Followed up by the FUTWIZ version of Fabinho. Regular Fabinho would do you just fine if you don't have that one at your disposal. What you'll notice about this team is that I've got my four in defense, and then my three like slightly more defensive midfielders, so my CDM, my two CMs, are all relatively defensive minded as well, because I've been playing so poor lately. My defense has been so poor. I kind of felt the need to have that help, and I think it did help. And then when you've got like the likes of Team of the Year Kante, just take a look at those in-game stats. That's nuts. Of course, it blows the budget of this squad. Feel free to use the regular Kante if you don't have the extra 1 point whatever million it is to buy the Frenchman. Just get his regular version. He won't do as good of a job, but still, bearing in mind that we're trying to have a little bit more defensive minded to help us out at the back, he did a fantastic job for me today. Roberto Firmino, 85 rated. There is a better version of him, but I like the colour of the design better on this one, and I wanted to play him at cam, and I figured it wouldn't make much of a difference. He was great as well. But it's all about my two strikers today. It is the 91 rated Andriy Shevchenko. Yeah, 88 pace, 87 dribbling, 92 shooting on a 6 foot tall striker with high work rates. 3-star skill, 4-star weak foot, which is exactly what this guy's got. Cristiano da Silva, Brazilian in the J League, now boosted up to an 83 overall with 93 pace, 82 dribbling, 85 shooting, 80 passing, and 86 physical, including 99 strength. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Now, I was desperate to get into a team with him. Now, as you can see, I've obviously linked him to one icon. It's a loan version. You guys could still go out and get that loan version today. Other than that, I've linked him to Brazilians, but I'm sure there's a Brazilian striker. You could put Gabriel Jesus in that team instead of Shevchenko if you wanted to, and the whole team would still work perfectly as before. And of course, this week, by scoring goals with Brazilians in divisions, I believe it is, online divisions, you can get yourself that sort of, is it the Carnival? I don't know what it is or how it's pronounced, but it's a very colourful kit on the game this week, which is actually, it looks really nice, so I might take myself into online divisions in order to try and unlock that, so I've got a nice new kit. And I also should have some sort of creator kit, for a game changer kit, for being an EA game changer. All of us that went to the capture event actually got a real life version of the kit. I'm sure you will have seen it if you follow me on Insta or anything. It's like a purple kit with some cool triangles and stuff on it. I think Graphics Hunters made it, one of the GFX designers within the community, and it's now in game, which is sick. So I haven't received it yet. I should have done, but maybe it's over on the Road to Glory account. I'm not too sure where I said for them to put it. But yeah, that'd be nice to have a couple of cool new kits, including the one for scoring goals online in divisions with Brazilian players. So that's why Cristiano is also so relevant this week, because if you do that, and you are guaranteed to score 5 goals online with him, because he's nuts. He's ridiculous. He might be the real deal. When we take a look at like overall ratings and stuff between my two strikers today, we've obviously got Shevchenko as a 91. Yep, okay, Shevchenko, prime, you know, 91, he's got 92 shooting. And then we've got Cristiano, 83 rated. Guess which one's better? In my opinion, Cristiano is so much better on this game than Shevchenko. I don't know what it is. I tried switching them in game, right? You know, left striker, right striker, and it's just the movement and obviously the pace and strength on Cristiano makes him a complete freak. For him to have 99 strength, be the strongest player you can get, as well as being super rapid, I think that's almost game breaking, and I love it. You know, because you don't get many freaks like that on the game, and when they come around, you know, he's not super usable. He's in the J League, so you're either going to have to stuff icons around him or build a full Brazil team, and that's not the most overpowered thing to do. Like, yeah, you could put Gabriel Jesus in, you could get some cool overpowered Brazilian players, but there's a lot better on the game. So you're almost sacrificing something in order to get him in the squad, or you're a bit like me, who's a bit pay to win and has the Ronaldinho that I could get a strong link to him for and stuff like that, and that would work just fine as well. So I will be reviewing both Shevchenko and also Cristiano, and so far it looks like I think it's going to be a much more positive one for Cristiano, but we'll see. You know, I'll give them both a good old chance, a good loads of games over the weekend and stuff, in order to see just how they both perform and stuff, because I've used, I think is it the 86 Shevchenko, which is the one which looks the best out of the two that were out before the primes come out. He was the quickest. He had nuts shooting and stuff. I'm pretty sure I absolutely loved that card. So this one's kind of got it all. You know, he's very, very quick. He's got the dribbling. He's got a mad shot. So I'm sure that as soon as I get in game and properly give it a good old go with Shevchenko, that I'll enjoy him as well. But yeah, just as a note, they're both super strikers, don't get me wrong, but Cristiano seemed to outplay him so much, because he's also got like crazy shot power and stuff, so it's just banging him in left, right and centre. The guy's super quick, the guy's super strong. It just breaks everything and fits the meta. And we move on to his goals right now, and this first goal, that was the very first goal that I scored with him. Complete and utter dodginess going on around the edge of the box. I don't know how I still got the ball, but then he just literally presses shoot and it goes in off the post with loads and loads of power behind it, and that's what his shots are like. You'll see it throughout the rest of this video that they're all just a little bit crazy. Like we get through with him again right here, and then that's a left-footed shot. So 4-star weak foot comes into play for this guy, and it still has a lot of power, still has a lot of accuracy. I've said it a few times that once you get a high enough shot stat, or like certain stats within your shooting department of in-game stats, once they're high enough and you've got 4-star weak foot, if you're pretty composed, it genuinely feels like a 5-star, doesn't it? And I'm pretty sure the guy that I'm playing here was a subscriber and messaged me afterwards saying, good game, I really like your videos and stuff, so thank you very much, I appreciate that. There's another guy in this video who messaged me something completely different and completely horrible, so but we'll move on. But yeah, shout out to the guy that was nice. I appreciate you, bro. The rest of these Cristiano goals, I mean, that's a header, that's a corner header, so he's got that in his locker as well. You'll see that this one, kind of on the turn, banging it, absolutely bangs it into the back of the net. Love it, absolutely love it. The guy's a monster. So if you have got a spare, pretty sure it's saying like around 180,000 coins. Then you get 10,000 coins back, and you get a whole load of packs. Mostly silver packs, though, I will admit. You know, they're not the greatest packs in the world. I'm sure the silver players have value, but obviously you're not going to get many like drop downs and walkouts or anything like that, because there's just not much chance for that to happen. But you could probably recoup quite a lot of the costs, and if you were to pack like Benevento, whatever, Silvers from the Calcio A, anyone from Lille from the French league and stuff. You could obviously make a lot of your coins back just because they are the super expensive players. I think there's someone in the Russian league as well. One of the teams there has expensive players. All of the J League players are going to be have some sort of value. So if you do the SBC, then repack J League players, you can sell them straight on as like insta profit. So it's a good shout. I genuinely think that after all is said and done, he might cost you around 100k. If you have over 1 million coins in your FIFA account, then that might be too much to risk for like a super sub, or it might be just the sort of striker that you were looking for. If it is, I do hope you enjoy him. He's a beast. Shevchenko's good, but it wasn't as good as Cristiano, and the rest of the team played really well today. I liked it, and like I said, you could use regular Kante over Team of the Year. I just so happen to have a Team of the Year for my mega team, and really like to use him whenever I can as well. I did my best to remove all of the crazy players that I've got, but I had to stick one in there today. But no Ronaldinho, no Team of the Year Messi. I know I've not done that. Do me a favor, guys, hit the thumbs up button on today's video. I hope you have enjoyed, and of course don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.